The 49ers have a Kyler Murray problem. Actually, it's bigger than that. They have a mobile quarterback problem. They can't keep mobile quarterbacks in the pocket. Not Murray, not Russell Wilson. And those are two quarterbacks the 49ers will face 4 times this season. On Sunday, the 49ers had no plan to keep Murray in the pocket. They had all offseason to develop a plan, but still let him rush for 91 yards, 7 yards per carry, and 1 touchdown. On Monday, I asked 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan what his plan will be to keep Murray in the pocket in the future. Shanahan didn't have a concrete answer.
Kyle, your defense had trouble keeping Kyler Murray in the pocket. You'll have to face him again this season and many more times in the future. Russell Wilson as well. What's your plan to keep those type of mobile quarterbacks in the pocket?
I mean, that's always a challenge. It's a challenge with all mobile quarterbacks. So you're going to try as hard as you can, but you're not always going to be able to do that. I thought there were a number of times yesterday that when he did break out of the pocket, we were able to contain him pretty well. The worst one was a 3rd and long where we didn't stay in our lanes very well. We got up the field too much. I think it was a 3rd and 17, and he broke to the left, and we have too many guys in coverage, and that was one we were very undisciplined on. Besides that, I thought we handled him decent till it started to break towards the end, but he's going to get his yards scrambling. We're just trying to hold it before he gets a first down. And unfortunately, we had 2 personal fouls on those. So you end up giving them 18 more plays on the day, which is way too many more opportunities. And then we got a blitz, and when we blitzed, we got aggressive, which I'm glad we did. But he got through there. When that happens, he ran for a touchdown. I would like to not have given those 18 more tries by, when he slides, we can't touch him. It's part of it. When he dives, we can't touch him either. I know they're not the most aggressive fouls and they frustrate everybody, but it is the letter of the law and that is the rule, and it's kept them on their field. And we got to make sure that it's hard enough to do that. We can't give them free first downs.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like Shanahan's big adjustment is to have his defense commit fewer late hits against mobile quarterbacks after they've already escaped the pocket and scrambled downfield. That's what he said. He said it's hard to corral mobile quarterbacks. Said Murray will get his yards on the ground, but the key is to stop him before he gains first downs and not to commit late hits. That's the best the 49ers can do? I think they can do better. Shanahan and Robert Saleh are terrific, smart coaches who can come up with many ways to keep Murray and Wilson in the pocket. All they have to do is tell the defensive linemen not to rush wildly at the quarterback. Simply maintain their rush lanes and don't sell out to sack Murray, because the 49ers should want him to throw from the pocket. Make him be a quarterback. He's 5'10". On Monday, Shanahan seemed focused on the personal foul calls during Murray's scrambles.
Hey, Kyle, you kind of alluded to this earlier, but those late slides that Kyler Murray does and kind of the position it puts defenders in of trying to bring down a running quarterback, but also not get too close or not attack him too aggressively. Is that something, have you brought that up, or will somebody there kind of address that issue with the league office? Or, what's your thought on just kind of that quandary that style of quarterback puts defenders in?
It's borderline impossible, but it's just part of this day and age of football. I get it. You got to protect everyone's head. You got to protect quarterbacks first and foremost. I think the harder thing that's gotten is when a quarterback slides or dives, that's declaring yourself down, which that makes it a lot harder for guys, because when you dive, you're gaining a lot more yards than sliding backwards. They always spot it where the ball is. So guys are going full speed. Now, when they slide, you should be able to get off them without touching them. Sometimes when they go forward, you can't tell the difference between running forward or diving forward. That is almost impossible. So it's a lot harder to not touch the guys. Now, what Kerry did do a really good job of when he was running to him and he dove, he tried not to land on him. He tried to get off him, as well as you could tell his intent was not even close to try to hurt the guy. He's just trying to get there and stop him from running for 100 more yards. But it makes it hard. And that's part of this league. And it's part of the advantage running quarterbacks have. And that's just what it is. Every team's going to have to deal with that.
Shanahan clearly doesn't like the rule, but the rule is the rule. The NFL wants to protect quarterbacks. Shanahan could take advantage of the rule by getting his own mobile quarterback. That's what Bill Belichick did this offseason. And everything Belichick does is right. I'm not saying the 49ers should overhaul their entire offense and get rid of Jimmy Garoppolo just yet. That's a conversation for another day. but I am saying the 49ers better have a more sophisticated plan for corralling Murray the next time they play him.